great stars of the West End coming, and we'll have a full opera house, and everybody is going to be really excited about it, because of course this is part of the series which has been going on now for a number of years with that wonderful Cork Youth Orchestra. And I'd love to welcome to the program Sofia Escobar. Sofia, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, you're going to be in Cork, you're going to be singing. It's a fabulous venue, the City Hall, and there's going to be about 2,000 people there, so it's going to be a great atmosphere. But what are you working at the moment?
Well, we have a wonderful concert being prepared at the moment, and of course we will present it this weekend. We're singing most of the great successes of West End theatre. It's a wonderful cast. We'll be singing with wonderful singers and performers, and we're all very excited about it.
Now, Escobar, that's South American, is it?
Well, it has Spanish roots, but I'm actually Portuguese, so yeah.
All right, and you're in the West End. What are you doing at the West End now?
I am the current Christine in Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera has been running forever, really. Is it a demanding role?
I do 6 shows a week, precisely because of that, because it's such a big thing and such an emotional journey for the character. And for all those reasons, we do need a couple of days to rest and make sure that we're 100% every time we do the show. But it's a wonderful part. It's one of the best parts ever written for a female performer, in my opinion. And I'm really honored and proud to be part of it.
Now, our regular expert on Saturday mornings is Fiona Murphy, who talks to me about opera, because I know nothing about opera, and she explains it all to me in great detail. But Fiona is a mezzo-soprano. Are you a soprano?
Yes, I'm a lyric soprano.
And what other shows have you done then?
Well, I trained as a classical singer at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama. I did a couple of things back home in Portugal, and when I first started, I voiced Jasmine on the Portuguese version of Aladdin, the DVD, for example, Little Things, and it was incredible. And I did, my first ever job was understudy Christine when I left school. And then I went on to do Maria in West Side Story, which did a world tour and a UK tour for about 2 years. And then back to Christine for the principal this time, and I've been there for about 3 years now.
One of the things I often wonder about actors, and of course you're an actor as well as a singer, is how difficult is it playing the same part and singing the same songs? Because for instance, Colin Wilkinson, of course, he's been singing those songs for the best part of a quarter of a century or more. Is it difficult to go out and repeat the same thing night after night?
To be honest, I've been doing Christine for almost 3 years now, and I don't feel that it's difficult, because every single show, because it's a live performance, it's always different. And if you, as an actor, try and find new things every single time you do it, it makes the character grow. So it doesn't really, there's no way with this show, at least, that you can fall into a trap of being the same every single night.
Sofia, and my guest, of course, is Sofia Escobar, who is, as you've heard, plays the lead in Christine in Phantom of the Opera, but will this weekend be with the Cork Youth Orchestra in the City Hall. The show itself, Phantom, what has made it so astonishingly successful, do you think?
I think it's got every single ingredient for a great success. It's got a wonderful script. The story is absolutely beautiful. And, of course, the score is, it's unforgettable. I think that from the moment you hear the overture, Phantom, you're completely pulled into the story and into the whole atmosphere of the show, and it only grows from there. And I think, people have been coming to see the show, and coming back, bringing their children, bringing their grandchildren. I'm sure I'll bring my children and my grandchildren to come and see it, because I honestly don't believe it will close anytime soon.
Well, of course,
it's kind of a time.
Yeah. Now, who else is coming to Cork with you?
Well, we've got Michael Sterling, we've got Michael McCarthy, and the wonderful Lindsay Haitley will be performing this weekend with me.
And we're going to have all the great pieces, really, from the musical theatre, and many of them, of course, all of them, I'm sure, would, of course, have been performed on the West End stage as well as Broadway.
Yeah, exactly. We've got most of the big successes of West End and Broadway musical theatre, so you can expect a wonderful night with us.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and thank you so much for joining me. Sofia Escobar.
My pleasure.
Well, that's it for today. My thanks to sound engineer Philip Kelly, and of course Aoife Breen was the producer. But until